Crim here with another episode of Baldur's Gate. I'm on the map screen because I want to show you quickly what we're going to be doing this episode. I kind of covered it before, but the first action that we're going to have to do is come over this direction. The reason why is there is a deep gnome that's over here somewhere that we have to find. And I mentioned last time that there is stuff up top that I could do over here. It would be better to just avoid these guys entirely because this is a fight that we're going to have to do, and there's a bunch of skill checks that we have to pass, potentially wasting inspiration charges over here for no reason at all because that's just a backdoor. And down here is a harper area. We don't actually have the information about the harpers yet, so we have to pretty much get everything we need in this direction, so we're gonna head over here. I have no idea why the boat is inside of the rock. I kind of feel like they might have messed this up. The boat should not be this close. The boat should be over here. And here it is. So this is kind of blocking us. Hopefully that doesn't matter. We're going to try and avoid as many checks as possible. But unfortunately we're going to have to hit a few. So this episode we are planning on taking out Nier. Go ahead and talk to the spider, see what's going on.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Mermuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
Yeah. Let's go for a turning on the Spider Clan, or head of the clan, are you? Yeah, Spider Queen seems logical. We're gonna go for that one.
But it goes beyond logic. Do you not feel it, brothers? The pull for something more. Do you not see it, friend, visitor? Their unfulfilled potential.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't sense much unfulfilled potential, but one thing is certain. This crew won't hesitate to sink their fangs into your belly if their Dwegar master gives the word.
Okay, so we could go Deception, Intimidation. I don't care where you go, but it's time you all leave. We could go for this one. Think your sister's right. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the Barbarian one. If I was a drow, I'd go for this one. I've actually never gotten this interaction before, even with Speak with Animals. They just start acting like animals. I think Speak with Animals was bugged at the time. We're gonna go for this. I don't care where you go, just get out of my way. And we're gonna go for that nice thaumaturgy and everything else. Whenever I have a chance to be intimidating, I'm gonna be intimidating. It's just like my Pathfinder playthrough where I had like an intimidation of 50 and could like literally intimidate a god.
You see, such disrespect, such disdain. And does Father Mermuth raise a whisper in our defense? With the Spider Queen's protection, we would never suffer such indignity again.
Disrespect, disdain, indignity.
You see, Father Mermuth's time has passed. Come, brothers. Follow me into Lolth's hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Very nice. Alright, let's try that again. I accidentally yeeted the body into the water and lost the loot. So, we'll try that. Hopefully this goes as well. So we need to make a really annoying perception check because, like, you can get a 1 on this, and that's about the only way you can fail this. So let's see, we got a 17, so that's nice. Like, the 10 doesn't seem that bad. It's the next one that's kind of annoying. I have that clipping issue on the color. So let's see, come on, show me the item.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
And this is going to be kind of difficult, the sleight of hand. Now, it shows that it's a DC of 20 here. I kind of wish that it would show me what the DC is on the actual thing. I don't think we can get it. Yeah, especially if you're lowballing me like that. We could, like, put on the mask for the shapeshifter or whatever to get an extra, like, blessing. Or not blessing, extra guidance, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, something caught your eye, eh? That's grand. I'd be willing to let you take it.
Alright, let's trade.
For a mere pittance.
Yeah, that is way more than it should be. Yeah, that is really expensive for what it is. So we're just going to... Oh boy. What do I have that I can give you that I don't want? I don't really have much, actually. Yeah, all of my real loot is at camp, because I always send it to camp. But we'll just send you some money, and we're gonna call it. Eventually, I'm gonna circle back here and just outright kill you. So I'll take all the money back from you then.
Tidy.
So it's not that big of a deal. But let's get going. I don't want to waste my last inspiration, because inspiration is one of those things where it's easy to come by early on and hard to get later. Because you just have so many sources of inspiration early on. And because you're only allowed to have 4 inspiration max, you end up like overlapping inspiration way too much, and you end up burning all your sources. We should be able to get some more inspiration here somewhere, though. Let's see.
I guess these are the dregs of a nightfall feast.
Cool.
Pity for so much good eating to go to waste.
There's a lot of decent stuff in here. I don't think I can open this unless I like pass a check. There we go.
What's that?
Go ahead and open up this wall. Little back door. And this will actually take me up top too, so I don't have to deal with those guys on the other side. This is one of like 3 ways to do it.
Let's look.
Oh, this is a thing. A hidden stash. Not really useful. This is the thing that the what is it? The deep gnome would have taken with them if they got here. It's like some hidden stash so that they could like escape easier. And here's the slime fight. Gonna be slightly annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. I still have like 3 rage charges.
Spot for an ambush.
Absolutely. The caustic ooze, is that what they are? No, they're just orange oozes or whatever. I don't know what they're weak to. Are they weak to fire? Doesn't actually say, because, you know, oozes are weird sometimes with what they are resistant to. So you're resistant to slashing and lightning. So I can hit you with all of my maces and everything else without any issues. So let's just go ahead and do that. And you like bleed ooze, which is, you know, predictable. Can't really push you at all because you're a gelatinous form.
Stay focused.
So luckily we have almost all like piercing and other damage. I don't want to waste any key points just yet. I don't think there's any use for my key points at this point, other than maybe the mimic fight. But the mimic fight is not something I'm going to be doing in this episode. It's going to happen way, way later. So swap to this so we're getting charges. And let's go ahead and just try and push you. Yeah, so that actually pushed you. And get back down here. We could have used a hex on him. I always forget to do hex because I always think I need to save my spells. But, you know, warlocks, they can just, you know, do a short rest to get their stuff back. So let's see, what should we do with you? Eventually, I'm going to make you a tank. So probably be a good idea to just have you in melee range and just start hitting things. You do have the weapon for it. Not enough movement, unfortunately, though. You can jump right there because you're like massive jump advantage from being a Gith Yankee. Yeah, that's one thing. I wanted to like stay apart because of this, the acid splash that they do. Yeah, you're doing a lot of damage. Wow. That is a lot of damage out of nowhere. Not a big deal, but still, a lot of damage out of nowhere. Glad she was able to face tank that for me. That's 1 down. And get back down here.
Now this is my happy place.
Alright, so Karlach, go ahead and do this. And stampeding probably won't help anything, because I'm pretty sure that you can't knock an ooze prone. But we'll try anyway, just to get over there. Oh, you actually can. How? I have no idea how you can knock an ooze prone. Go ahead and throw a potion right at you. Let's get you up so that you actually have a turn this round. Not that it's going to make much of a difference. And then I want you to jump down here, out of the way, and just run back here. Because I don't want you going down immediately, because the whole like stacking up was a bit of an issue. Can we actually hit you from here? No, can't actually hit you from there. That's slightly annoying.
Time to strike.
So do you have mass healing words? It doesn't heal for much. Really doesn't heal for much. It's almost like you'd be better off just healing. But let's go for this.
Not fall before my time.
Alright, can you move? Yeah, it's not actually showing me where you can move, but at least we get you slightly out of the way. I think they can still hit you, though. Yeah. Are you gonna do the animation? I hate when this happens. This is an issue with being on the hard drive versus the SSD. Sometimes the animations don't play as fast. I'm thinking of swapping back to the SSD at some points, but I just need the space for the recording while I'm still doing Solasta. Because I record to my SSD, and since I'm like hosting Solasta, I have to have as much space and as much available as possible. So that's one reason. Whenever Solasta's done, we're definitely going back to the SSD. Alright, let's try for a fire. I don't think it's gonna do much, yeah, especially if I don't actually hit. And unfortunately, you can't get there. What's up with your movement? Like, you don't have much movement at all right now. It's kind of weird. I can't do anything with you because of this. I guess drink your potion. I'm gonna have to give you more potions. And once again, Will is gonna be the MVP of the fight. Yeah. Before I forget, it's too late now. Let's just keep on wasting time. Go ahead and drink a potion. Get out of that caustic ooze and hit this thing really, really hard. And you're gonna do another spit attack. Jeez. They're really focusing on her. I mean, I don't mind them focusing on her. It makes it easier for us. Especially with that crit. It would have been nice if I gave myself the ability to, like, have extra attacks. We're gonna go ahead and end rage to get some temporary hit points so that we can survive.
What's the plan?
So the plan here is to hit this thing really, really hard. So that's one down. And now, can you just jump over here so that you're not running in the slime with the ooze? Go ahead and shoot this guy too. This is the last of the difficult fights that we're gonna have to do here, I believe. We might have to fight a demon. I don't know if the demon is here, though. We might not actually have to fight a demon. Come to think of it. The demon might be somewhere else entirely. Will, can you please only show me locations that you can really get to? I don't like the fact that it's like, oh, you can't get here because there's not enough movement. Well, just show me the stuff that I can get to. Don't show me what I can't get to.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, so you need to go ahead and heal yourself to get some more temporary hit points.
Death, you will not take me.
And go ahead and heal her as well,
Take you.
to give her some temporary hit points. Because it's probably going to do an AoE attack again. Yeah, just a little hit, but not much. Now, can you get up here? I don't know if I can get up here with this. We need to go ahead and... Oh boy. We could have done it if I Misty Stepped. I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, oh, let's just run in there real quick. But, like, even if I get up here, it's not going to do anything. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't really thinking about that. Not that big of a deal, though. Let's go ahead, and I don't think I can throw anything. And I don't want to drink my juice. So let's just drink one of these to have some health.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, I hope we can finish this. Go ahead and for another shot. She's actually doing a decent amount of damage with her multi-attack. I am torn between, like, going into 5 levels of Barbarian next, or just getting the bonus action dodge and dash and all that stuff. Not dodge, you know what I mean. Because that was kind of the whole point. I want to get Thief as fast as possible on Karlach, so that she has access to bonus actions. Like, easy bonus actions. Not that big of a deal, though. As I've said many times. Go ahead and jump up here. Can you jump really, really far? Can you jump up here, maybe? Not enough movement. Yeah, you can jump right there.
Position.
Gotta love Githyanki with their jumping abilities. Now go ahead and just shoot the thing, and hopefully this does enough to really hurt it. Oh well, we at least baned it. So now it has to talk funny. Alright, and just finish
Say
this thing
bye-bye.
off. And now everyone get out of the ooze because we're still taking damage. We have to clear the ooze out real quick before I can proceed.
Protects me.
So let's do this. Just get rid of some of this. Turn it to ash. And we can start looting.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Very nice. I might go ahead and use a short rest if I have it. Yeah, go ahead and waste a short rest. Did I not destroy this ooze?
I'm ready.
Can you please get rid of this ooze? Just turn it all to ash, so I don't have to worry about it. Or does that not work anymore? That probably doesn't work. I probably have to, like, put water on it. Oh well. I'm so used to, like, in Divinity Original Sins, where it's like if you have poison puddles and you hit it with fire, it spreads the fire literally everywhere. I'd prefer that, considering it's made by the same studio, but oh well. That's just a misplay on my part. Give me this. Give me this, please. Trap disarming tool. Let's go ahead and get that. And up here, I
Nice
can't
rope.
see it.
Someone used it to climb up here.
Yeah, I can't see it, but there's like a little ledge here that I could get to. And that leads to the overcropped area. So, let's finish looting down here. We'll have a way to get up there shortly. But I want to get everything else that's down here. Well, that's decent. Protection from energy. It's a little late now, but it's decent. And a medium strength shield, or not shield, a medium strength chest. I consider them shields because of what they're going to be used for later. Alright, go ahead and get the rest of the stuff from the oozes, because they all have decent stuff, but not that helmet, because that helmet is whatever. Golden ring, I guess I'll take it. I can't go to camp anymore, so we have to, like, do what we can while we're here. Well, that's a lie. I can go to camp, like, 2 times. 1 time, really, but 2 times total. After that, Nier is gone. And we just have to put up with that. I am going to 100% cheese the Nier fight for that reason, though. And I also want to try and save the deep gnome that's in the room with Nier. I've never been able to do it, but I feel like there is a chance. So here you might be like, oh, let me figure out the lock. No, just go around. And this is where I wanted my last inspiration, because if I'm not careful, things can go sideways here. And I need her to survive for Act 3. So hopefully she does. And there's some loot in here that I can look at. We just can't take the blasting powder.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. 1 more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Chuck, the gnome's well and truly mad. Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Okay, calm down. Don't play dumb. Check your exits. You know where to go. Well, she'll just blow herself up.
That's the point. Genius. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Yeah, can you just not? If I was a true soul, you'd be dead. Stand down before you hurt yourself. We'll go for that one. Because, you know, advantage isn't always nice. Especially if we get that 20. Yeah, nice. Advantage is like the most important thing you can give yourself, because of the chance to get a 20, and if you get a 1, at least you don't have to take the 1 unless you get 2 1s.
Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that.
Sure.
Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
Yeah, I don't want you. I don't want the smoke powder either. I'm not taking you anywhere, you're free to go.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it.
How about a little... No. I want nothing from you, I swear.
Then prove it, and leave.
Okay. And where will
I
you
go
go?
where there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Yep, cool. She's gonna take the powder and run. And she's kind of important for Act 3, like I mentioned before. She is the reason why we don't have to worry about the eyes whenever I'm, like, looking at the scrying eyes that are all over the place. She, like, helps us out during that. So, little spoiler on that. I don't know if she'd actually help you if you don't help the other deep gnomes, though. Like, if you just save her and don't save anyone else, she might not help you. So, it's, like, tied to their quest. Get some of my money back. And loot all this nice stuff. Oh, that's nice. Dimension door. We're already starting to get all the cool spells. I saw something a while back talking about the arguments for higher levels in this game. And people were like, well, if you have higher levels, then suddenly you're just going to have everyone, like, dying from power word death and all that stuff. Or power word kill. And it's like, well, we have silence and we have death ward for all that stuff. So there's really no excuse not to have higher levels. Other than Larian just didn't have time for it. And it would kind of mess up the whole balance of the game, I guess. They'd have to account for that. And it's easier just not to. Like, level 12 is decently high, I guess. For me, the game in, like, Dungeons & Dragons doesn't start until level 15. Everything after that is fun. Everything before that is just grinding. So, because we're stuck at level 12, it's just... it's iffy for me. But that comes from, like, a personal level. Some people, they only run their campaigns at, like, level 5 or so. They say that that's too high in some situations. Because they like to have the party, like, suffering, essentially. They want them to be RPing how difficult the encounters actually are. Alright, so we took care of that. There is a way up here. I don't remember how, though. Like, they said that there was a rope attached. There's no rope attached anymore. I think we can jump up here and maybe jump up there. And we could probably just jump on a bunch of boxes if I had boxes. Yeah, no, it won't let us path there. Oh well, there's another way. There is another way. We don't have to go this way. So yeah, a little bit of a discussion about that while we're just getting around. Come on, let me come down here. Will, are you stuck up there? How are you stuck up there, Will? Hold on. Let's separate the party. Separate the party. Will, and also... oh boy. Shadowheart, why are both of you stuck here? Did you not know how to get to the end of the cliff to jump? You got over here, so you should know how to get back.
Can't afford to stay idle.
One issue with characters that can't jump far, they sometimes have issues with their, like, pathing. Go ahead and toggle this. Hopefully they follow me now. Any day now? Yep, you're coming. Now I also have to see if there's a location that I can use my caustic form, whatever. The ability to, like, go through walls. Because there is some stuff that's somewhere nearby that'd be nice to get. So we can circle around here, open this. And you guys I'm gonna have to deal with shortly. Just a lot of little stuff that I have to deal with. So come on in here. There should be some loot in here that I can get. So long as I have the gaseous form, is what I'm trying to think of.
That's curious.
What's curious? So there's a button right here. What's this do? Oh, okay. So the button just opens it up, and I didn't need the form. So I failed that check whenever I first came through this area, and I've had to use, like, the gaseous form to slip in here to get the loot in here, because there's, like, smoke powder in here that I need, and here's the gaseous form, for example. Go ahead and take this. Take that, too. And just take all the smoke powder. And deposit this back. I am hoarding so many items, it's not even funny. So one thing that we're gonna have to do real quick, because I don't want to forget, is let's split this. And let's start divvying these up. So you need some, I believe. I believe you used your last one. You have some, and you have some. And I believe we can still do a A long rest? Oh, that makes us go to camp, though. I was hoping that we could long
What
rest
next?
in the cave here without having to go to camp. Well, whatever. We're not really going to have to do any more difficult fights. We have to do this fight here, and then we're going to cheese the actual encounter up there. Because I don't want to have to deal with it. I've said it many times before. It is not a very fun fight, especially since they put you on a time limit. So, let's deal with you guys.
Hey, stick shit!
It's Skip.
Another,
Piss pot.
now jump to it!
Damned slavers. Just
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
Alright. Looks like you
Five
got
working
good hands.
fingers. Nice and meaty. Prime for dick. You want near? You claw him out. My drinking hand's busy.
Yeah, okay. I don't like your attitude.
And I don't like. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Hey! Stick shit!
Coming right up. Piss pot.
Stick shit? Talks like.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug!
Okay, hurry up. Don't care.
Piss off.
I just want to talk about how I want to help you.
My side? I heard the piss pot. You're a... So like I said, piss off. Ha! Fuller was mad as a rutting badger, but she weren't a friend of any true soul. What about piss off, do you? Hold on, then shh. Keep it low. Don't let them hear you. Now, why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? They're thick and scrappy, no doubt. If fighting's your vice, I'm not gonna stop you. But you better finish the job, 'cause I'll be the one to suffer if you don't. Ain't you hearing?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and kill you guys. With no consequence.
Shove off! I'm not sharing.
Okay, as if I'd let, yeah, no,
As
I'm not
if
gonna do
you
that.
could have. Now clear out! Yeah, fake. You drunken it all.
Hopefully it's just these two and the guy down here doesn't get involved, but we will kill him eventually. I just kind of want to do it whenever I'm actually interacting with him. There's only like one Duragar in this entire place that I'm not going to kill off, if you couldn't tell. And the only reason is because he's actually not that bad. Duragar in general aren't bad. They just have to be strong, considering their location. They're used to, like, being enslaved by other races and such. So, it's just whatever. Why did I hit you with the step? Like, come on, dude. I need to just remove all those options.
My turn.
You have one reason to be on the party and one reason alone, and that's Eldritch Blast. Okay, you have two reasons. Eldritch Blast and AoEs. Okay, you have three reasons. I don't know what the last one is. The Imp. Yeah, I almost forgot that you have an Imp that I can summon. That I never summon. It's a really good Imp. It's great for, like, stealth missions, considering it can go invis whenever it wants to. So, yeah, let's just finish you off. This is the last fight that we have to worry about here, I believe, for a while. At least until the whole after near thing. So we can actually waste our key points and such. Or I'm gonna miss literally every attack. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So let's do the thing that I actually wanted to do. Now that didn't help too much, but at least you have some charges.
Bye forever, pal.
Make it to where you hit really, really hard. Kind of wish she had some AoEs options. If she had a sword, she would. But it's whatever. Go ahead and hit you. And of course we miss. Good night. Thank you. You really do not like Will. You really do not like Will. Not that big of a deal. It's not like Will's gonna be in any more fights. Oh wait, right. He's gonna be the one instigating most of the fights here.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and loot this.
Shit! You did it!
Yeah, thanks for interrupting me.
What now?
Now you're free. Take the lift, go to the surface. Wait for stuff to cool off.
I know a place.
Cross the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though.
So that's
You're a
wyvern
good
poison.
one. I won't forget it.
That's pretty much the last source of wyvern poison that we can get in the game. And the use of wyvern poison is just basically yeeting it at someone so that they take damage. Go ahead and read this. Probably nothing of value. Yep, cool. Will is not doing too well. Not that big of a deal, though. I don't think that there's any more encounters that we have to deal with. This leads to Moonrise, but not really. We can go up top now
Marching.
to deal with other stuff. I'll have to fight you in a little bit. You actually won't go away. So whenever all the other Duragar are gone, this guy and those other two, and this guy up here, will stick around. And I also think one of these guys, they stick around.
It's like a military outpost. Stay alert.
Yeah, go ahead and loot all this.
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
What brought it down, you think?
Alright, so this, we're going to talk to in a little bit.
Perhaps. Just a theory.
It's a dumb theory.
You are a merchant, right?
How peculiar. Smooth face,
I talked to the wrong
cobbled
person.
edges. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
Alright, what do you want me to look at?
The rock. Take a look. Tell me what you see. And be thorough.
Boy. We'll go for perception. These checks are always annoying because my character is not a character for this. Like, I have other characters in the party that can do this stuff better than me. I'm just around to hit stuff really, really
Several
hard.
glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with the hottest of flames, smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals
Hopefully
behind.
we pass this.
The fires of the hells have
Nope.
touched Grimforge.
Well, we're gonna just go ahead and fail these. Hopefully we still get the maximum reward.
Boulders and what this pat.
What do you think?
Hopefully we get the maximum reward. The maximum reward is a, one of those infernal irons or whatever.
The statue's two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
What's going on with this?
Anything standing out?
It's like a boulder that's split in half up there.
The statue is newer than the fortress, you say? So obvious in hindsight. Sulfur. Of course! The rocks have been altered by hellfire! Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues. Well, let's see what you've got.
No, we have to buy it from him. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I will, though, because I want the item. Doesn't really serve much purpose, but having a merchant down here that's friendly is decent. So, we're pretty much out of gold. Oh boy. Well, should we do this? We have rings, so we can go ahead and do rings. What's going on with my gold situation? Why do I not have the option to...
That's all then.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Did I get the Infernal Iron? I got the Infernal Iron from him, but I don't think I gave him money unless it automatically consumed. Okay, I see what it was. It was automatically consuming the items, so that's decent. I don't normally see that shop option. And let's go ahead and get over here so that we can get the Dark Justinia thing. I don't want to waste the inspiration, as I mentioned before, so... Go ahead and take this. Take the armor. No cutscene? How about now? How about if I read this? There we go.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark.
Unusually robust uniforms. Warriors fallen in battle, perhaps.
I have no history at all. I don't know why it keeps on giving me history checks. Like, I wish I would have known that history was this important for the characters. See, my other character, the Dark Urge Rogue, he had, like, all of that stuff maxed out because he was a rogue, so...
Among the
I could just
various
pass every check.
fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Let us do what we can to avoid their fate, then.
You have nothing to say about this?
Dark Justiciars. You must be getting close to Moonrise Towers.
Really, Shadowheart? You have nothing to say about this?
Speak.
I didn't mean to click on you. I was trying to click on Shadowheart. Okay, goodbye. So let's look at this that we just got. The armor, I don't really need. Uh-huh. Interesting. So that requires, like, melee hits against me. Not too useful. Send a camp, send a camp. This one gives me more intimidation. It's completely worthless, though, because it takes up a slot. Talk to you.
That drow near is going to be
Oh
on
my
his
goodness.
last gasp unless someone digs him out.
Yeah, you don't have anything to say about the Dark Justinians over here, huh? See, normally you actually have stuff to say, I think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you normally have stuff to say because it was your whole quest to come over here. So there's also a Justinian bow in this. I'm just gonna pick up the chest and send it to camp.
Hello.
Or crossbow, rather. So let's send this to camp. And we'll have to deal with that later. So, pretty much all that's left is, right now anyway, is to go over here, buy some stuff from the general merchants over here. I think he has some decent stuff, and the reason I want to buy it first is because I notice sometimes the merchant loot disappears whenever you kill the merchants. Like, the generic loot is all gone, but also some of the, like, key items are also gone for some reason. I have no idea why. You know, what are they doing with it? It should still be around. So let's get over here, and let's take care of this, and I'll probably do, like, a cut showing all the, like, fighting and all that stuff, so...
Friends in a right.
What you want, anyway?
Here to yap or looking to buy?
What do you have?
Come back anytime.
I am in the middle of talking to you. Come on.
Either part with coin or jog on.
Let me see what
Don't
you
want to
have.
miss any of this.
Okay, so on hits, possibly inflict frighten. That's decent. And that's a short bow. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't afford much of this, can I? Yeah, I can pretty much afford none of this. Hopefully you don't lose everything. Having light on this is pretty nice. Yeah, the Great Club's worthless. And I need some healing potions. So let's get all these. And let's see what I can sell to you. Kinda wish I could, like, sort loot to have, like, the best stuff, so I could easily see what I'm selling to you. I don't need this. I don't really need... Okay, let's go for this. Go for all these. Anything else I can sell? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell all of my ingredients, because I'm not gonna use them right now. Flame orbs, I never use these. So let's just sell all this stuff to him to try and offset this so I'm not hurting as much for money. Let's just, you know, drag it over here. Keep forgetting I can just do this. Vigilance, we'll take those back. Like, I made an entire character just to be able to do potion crafting, and I haven't used them for any potion crafting at all. I just buy what I need, which is pretty, you know, standard. Why would you make something when you can just buy it? Or, you know, just steal it. I haven't really been stealing that much. Like, I made a video a while back talking about how you can steal stuff, and I just haven't really bothered. So that's most of the stuff I have. I don't have any good loot that I can sell to you, though. Other than that. That covered a decent chunk of the cost. Burning Hands, I don't need that. I don't really need this, because it's a concentration. Rave Enfeeblement, not too useful either. Bestow Curse, also not useful. Breaking Curse is useful. Same with Ray of Sickness. Don't really need that, because the animals become hostile afterwards, and that's not very useful. Same with this. Sleep can actually be useful sometimes. Aid, not very useful at all. Chromatic Orb doesn't really work. Color Spray, also pretty much worthless. False Light, 100% worthless. Firebolt, why do I have a cantrip? hold on to that. Maybe we can, like, teach a cantrip to someone, but I don't think so. Grease isn't useful because we have, like, grease bottles that we can throw. Keep this. Go ahead and sell Thunderwave. And Witch Bolt is completely worthless in every aspect, because it's a concentration that you can't really use. Anything good up here? So Detect Thoughts. I never have success with Detect Thoughts because they usually notice that I'm probing their minds, so we're just going to go ahead and sell that. Enlarge is decent. Speak with Dead is completely worthless. Hey, look, we matched the price. Somehow.
Come back anytime.
Yep, cool. And now this bow is going straight to Shadowheart because she's got some job to do. So yeah, you can use this. So go ahead and equip this. And now, I think that was the only merchant we need to talk to. Let's get everyone else into a position where they're safe. And we're going to get to work. So let's get over here. I showed this in episode 2 of this, wherever I was like bum rushing the Underdark in order to get access to the Adamantine sword. But yeah, this is like a special, somewhat hidden area where you can just come across instead of having to do all that other stuff. And you can just come up here, go across this way, go up top, and pretty much sort out all that stuff without anyone knowing. There's some, like, controls over here. We need to lower this. Actually, no, we need to raise it. I think this is raise. Yeah, we need to raise that up so that we can get someone on it. Oh, this is good. So, Lysel can hold on to that.
Mold for casting or forging. It belongs to an equally elaborate forge, I expect.
Yes, the Adamantine Forge. Or the Gwyrm Forge. By the way, we're gonna fight Gwyrm next episode. And by fight, I mean I'm just gonna cheese it. I've already shown the actual fight. That was in episode 2, so it wasn't really a good showcase then. And it's not really changed much. They tried to, like, buff Gwyrm's AI to make it to where he could, like, detect you easier, but that ended up failing. So they ended up dumbing him back down. The reason it ended up failing is he all of a sudden decided that he didn't want to stand on top of the, like, the forge anymore, so you couldn't easily just take him down with that. I wouldn't even say that that's easy to do, though, because if you hit him with the forge, he ends up summoning ads, and I'd prefer to not fight him with ads, because the ads make it a lot harder, because they, like, explode and do a bunch of other stuff. Let's come on over here, see if there's anything else. There should be a code talking about using light on a chest in order to unlock it. And that's to do with the, like, harpers.
Yoink!
There should also be some, like, masks here somewhere. And I feel like there might be a demon in here that I have to fight. Harper note. Go ahead and read this. And actually look at this.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor.
Yeah, so use light.
Quite a light spell, right?
Yeah, we gotta use light on a toy or whatever, and it opens up a secret chest. I think that's what we have to do anyway. So, come up here. Will is kind of worse for wear. So, I completely forgot about this fight, because I don't remember if it exists. I know there are skulls of the demons in here, but I think... No, there is a fight. He's looking at the skulls. That's right. Oh, nice key. It pays to loot literally all the bodies. Oh, and this. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I think I usually just avoid all the, like, skeletons. So, I made the Adamantine longsword last time. I don't know what I'm going to make this time, because the longsword was just to offset the fact that I lost the longsword at the start of the game. But it's not necessarily that good. Like, the longsword is immune to resistances or whatever, so you, like, always hits with the thing. But it's not immune to immunity. So, like, if you're hitting something that is fully immune to slashing damage, it would still do no damage. So, the hammer might be better. Let's go ahead and save. And hope for the best. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in here. Kind of figured there would be. So who's the first one to go? You're the first one to go?
Heading there.
So I need you to go ahead. Don't react. See, this is the weird thing. If I do that reaction, he attacks me instead of me attacking him. I don't know why that is a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. So let's go for the stunning strike and hope for the best. And of course we miss. Try again. Are you immune to stunning? And this isn't the last fight we're doing, by the way. I know it seems like we've been doing a lot of fighting, but there's still the big fights to do in a little bit. So let's get in here. And we need these for Act 2. There's a special set of armor that we get if we find all the skulls. Jeez. That's a nice meaty hit. So come on in here. And you can go ahead and do a normal heal on her, I think. To give her a little bit of temporary hit points. You can do turn undead, but none of these guys are undead, so that's nice. Just go for a normal shot against him. You don't have any arrows on you, unfortunately. And swap back to this, so that you're just standing in position in case some of them try to get by you. So we have to protect Will. I don't think any of these guys actually have any range. So let's go for Hunger of Hadar. Right here. Just right there. And we're not going to use this because it's concentration. Gotta remember that. I have ruined my Hunger of Hadar multiple times because of that. Get your bonus action to run away. You know, better part of valor. Or whatever. What's his name would say. Yeah, this is not a difficult fight. It's just slightly tedious if you're not ready for it, because you can just open up this door and suddenly get waylaid by a bunch of guys without realizing it. So go ahead and take you down. And we could push you, but I forgot. We can at least try and knock you prone, because we have advantage on that, and then we can go for a stun and hope for the best. And of course you resisted it.
Put him up.
So let's go right here. You are not in the thing, so that's good. Can we circle around and push you further? Since you have to waste your action getting up, or waste half your movement getting up, this will prevent you from doing much of anything. And just sit tight. It's difficult terrain too, so it's basically going to keep you in there permanently. Because every time you try and get out, we're just going to push you back in. So let's go ahead and come over here. We have a nice punting ability, so let's go ahead and punt. Oh, that one's dead actually. Never mind. Let's try this then. Nope, you failed. Fantastic. Well, we have an action surge, and this is the last time you're going to be fighting here. So let's try for another hit, I guess.
On the victor's path.
You can come down here and do another Eldritch Blast. Or, not another, you haven't done one yet. Not to these guys, anyway. Yeah, he is not getting out of that. Go ahead and click your heels, Dorothy, and run away. Oh yeah, he's wearing that one girl's boots or whatever. That would be a little awkward if we go and talk to her while he's wearing her boots. Oh well, not a big deal.
Oh, damn you.
I don't plan on talking to her anyway. So that's taken care of. And we just have to wait now.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, that's literally because you're on fire for some reason. Our turn. This guy won't be able to get out. And that's the end of the fight. Now, could you end Hunger of Hadar, please? And why are we all on fire?
Let's go.
Why are we all on fire? There's no reason for us to still be on fire. There was no reason at the start for us to be on fire either. Cool.
A little help, please.
Don't worry. Unfortunately, we can't rest. So that's nice. Was it the blood that was setting us on fire? That was a little weird. Like, it shouldn't have been that potent. So let's go latest. Actually, let's go for price, value. And we have to divvy up some healing potions again. So let's split these. Everyone gets a potion. I don't want to play around with this, so everyone get a big potion. You can go ahead and drink one. It's kind of a waste, I realize this, because if we play this right, we won't have to worry about
I
healing,
wonder what the next move is.
but I don't want some random thing to accidentally take us out.
Done.
A hero at heart.
Soldier.
Alright, so that's
There
done.
we go.
Let's come on in here. Hope for the best. Yeah, that was weird that we all got caught on fire. So that's important.
Strange mask. Looks familiar, but I can't quite place it.
That's unfortunate that you
Skipped the
didn't.
chapter on these at school.
That's kind of unfortunate that you missed that. That's actually really unfortunate.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Nope, we're not going to be able to trigger that. It's not the end of the world, I think, not getting that, but hopefully that doesn't cause issues, because the whole point of finding the masks is in order to give it to someone so that they will... Yeah, look at that. We were one short. Why does the game always lowball me? Like, I am going to complain about that every time it happens. Getting one off of what I need. It's so annoying. And I hope it doesn't have repercussions of me not being able to get the armor that I was just talking about. Okay, deals damage. Yeah, that doesn't have any use. So send this to camp. Send all this to camp. Just pick up the chest and send it to camp. I don't think it will have consequences like that, because that would be really, really harsh if they did that. So let's just send this to camp too. It's not very useful. So that's 2 masks.
Another mask. Awfully heavy. That's infernal.
Is it actually heavy? It's not that heavy. And there should be like one more mask that I know of that's downstairs. And I'm gonna have to look up what the last one is, because there has to be at least 4 masks, I think. Because, you know, you get a piece of the armor for each mask. And whenever I first came through here, I only found 3 masks. I don't know what happened to the 4th one. It was just gone. It didn't exist. So, let's go up here, see what's going on. It might be in the elemental, the fire elemental. I didn't actually fight the fire elemental whenever I did this, but it might have absorbed one of the masks, and that's why it's going crazy. Just an idea. We'll have to look it up anyway.
Those are tracks. Footprints.
So this is how What's-Her-Name escaped. She came up this way or whatever, then snuck around and used a rope to get down. Alright, so let's see what we can do over here. We have to get down this way. This section is full of traps, though, which I was just saying. Oh boy. I really, really do not like how the traps are so short range. Like, you don't see them until you're right on top of them. And I can't get across there very well. We would have to waste a vaulting thing or a misty step. So, who has
There is work to do.
access to this? Can you get over there? Can I, like, throw you over there?
What a charmer.
Is that an option? Can I just pick her up and throw her? She's too heavy? Oh, come on. Oh, boy. What can I do here? I can use flying. I completely forgot that I have flying as random scrolls. We can also use Dimension Door. The point is, we need to have, like, everyone over there. So, let's just use... Let's separate the party. Toggle group mode. I'm gonna use Misty Step to get over here. Go ahead and pick this up. This is the sword diagram. And send that to Lizelle. Now we can use Dimension Door, I suppose, on Will and yourself.
Sharp as ever.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
You can use this to... Actually, I think you can just jump across, right? No? You can't jump across? Or you can use the power to make yourself jump further, right? And then you can jump across? Yeah, you're fine. Feather falling would have been nice, but you're
My
fine.
faith will guide me.
Alright. Unfortunately, you don't have Shadow Step yet. Will has the scroll, so go ahead and waste this. Cast this on... Alright. Come on, try it again. Cast this on you. And both of you get over here. There we go. And that helps us avoid the majority of the traps here.
Well.
Go ahead and drink some orange juice.
Let's go.
Alright, now we can just get everyone up here and they can just chill out. Probably was easier to get from this way. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Anything of value? Nope, nothing. I mean, it looks like you've got armor on, but, you know, that's absolutely worthless. Okay, so, what's gonna happen? You get up here, and you sit tight. We're gonna save. We're gonna do a hard save. No, we're just gonna do a normal save. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, and we're about done. I pretty much had to get out of stealth a few times to get the invis people to attack me in order to get them to show up. That takes care of that. The scrying eye didn't actually turn hostile towards me, so I wonder if we're actually fine with that. Let's see if we have our gold. Yeah, see, so the majority of his loot is just gone. I really don't like the thing with the merchants, how they just lose their inventory whenever they die. They should have the same inventory. It's like, where's the stuff going? You know? Okay, fine. Just blow the thing up.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm not playing games anymore with it.
All right.
I just didn't want it, like, attacking me from behind whenever I'm trying to do what I'm about to do. We will go ahead and use Speak with Dead. I don't think she knows that I attacked her, because I technically didn't. I was nowhere near this encounter when it happened, so she should have no way of knowing that I was involved.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Eleanor Thrin, Sergeant. Absolute. Finding new path. Towers, boots. Gnome. True souls. Near. The true soul.
The spell's
Okay, cool. Nothing of value. And there's one of these helmets right over here.
Gimme.
So let's get that. And I feel like there's another helmet somewhere. Yeah, even she said one more.
Heft of infernal metal to them.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We can try and perceive them. Probably won't succeed. I always worry about getting lowballed on stuff.
Get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
And she won't be coming back.
That maniac near. If you won't find Philomene, I will.
Forget the smoke powder. There could be more slavers out there. You draw them right to her.
Yeah, Philomene's gone.
Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get...
Bug, please. True Solnir will... You know what he'll do. Youngbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. A few days back, there was a scene. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow...
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others...
Mum, you have the powder. My Beldrum will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you. Hurry! Our people won't last.
Alright, so everyone get away from the wall. Or not, apparently.
Near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your...
A true toad. Finally, you must clear rubble, spilling poison. Expedition, get...
The view through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures.
Okay. I mean, I'm literally right here, so... So are we gonna see what actually happened?
The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic.
So Nier, basically.
You sense Nir's frustration.
Alright, so let's try and open this up. Thing about it is we have to be really, really fast with this.
Saddle up. Got it.
Two steps at a time.
Alright, so it seems like it might be scripted for that one girl to die because I just yeeted him in there, full blast, and I don't see her anywhere. So, I don't know. Before we actually do this, we're going to talk to some people. I think there's someone over here that we need to... Yeah, there you are. Forgot about you, Barkus.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Once again, however, you've done me a decent turn. Most amusing watching you wallop greylings.
So how'd you end up here?
I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of ne'er-do-wells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good.
Yes, I see you're not doing very well. Hidden in plain sight, a cunning strategy.
I thought they'd be easy to outwit. I had an entire plan. Unfortunately, it didn't account for an army of mad Underdark cultists. Nor did I account for some captives to be trapped in with the drow after the cave-in. Too many permutations. Quite the headache.
So, did you trigger the cave-in then? Sounds like you need help.
Help would be welcome. Whether you're up to the job remains to be seen.
Alright. Well, I can do it.
You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Yep, it'll be no issue, considering we already, showed us, BTFOing him. So let's just open this up, and this time we're gonna let that cutscene play out, because there is no way of actually saving her. I was hoping that maybe the developers would allow us to do that, because it makes no sense that would even allow Nier to do that if we're standing there. We should have the option to stop him.
Baldur, can you hear me?
It's just so weird. She should never have gotten to the ledge here. We should have stopped them initially, but we're just standing there watching.
Finally!
There's no reason for this cutscene.
Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
It's called Ruins.
Does not fail.
Yeah, so that could have been avoided entirely. Yeah. No more innocents have to die here. So if we actually are, going corrupted or evil, if we have Menthala with us, we can actually talk to him. But no matter what we do, if we don't do corrupted, he actually will attack us, and all the Duergar will turn against us as well. That's kind of one reason why I went ahead and took care of them first.
So you care for the weak, true soul. Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servants, or is there a sane explanation?
Yeah, I killed your friends. Yep, let's go for that. The Myconid colony wanted your head.
Traitor, you have breathed your last.
So I could yeet him into the lava, but I also need to get his head, so there is that. And yeah, her body's just gone.
Got to move.
Why are you going towards him? There's no reason to go towards him. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump cut. Oh well, Karlach can actually, block the, Eldritch Blast. That's interesting.
I got this.
So we actually don't have the immunity to poison, so I want to be careful going in here.
Boom!
But I also don't care. Because it's just a little poison damage. It's just disadvantage on attack rolls and such.
Time to deal some punishment.
It is possible that he will try to mind control us, though. Because that's just what he does. What was that even? I have no idea what he just decided to do. That was so weird.
This is my time.
Anyway. Will is just a monster.
I am fury. I am death. Hatazeth.
Yeah, not much left of you.
What's this?
And hopefully you can finish him off.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Yep, go ahead and save. And I need to get ahead in life.
The decaying corpse lies before you.
So hopefully we remove the head, considering, you know, strength modifiers and whatnot. Go ahead and do this. And we will go ahead and do this as well, just to get a slight boost.
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Very nice. Hopefully YouTube doesn't have issues with that. Take this.
An object catches your eye.
It's broken.
A lantern.
Never seen a lantern like this. Just a sprinkling of dust at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a pixie lantern.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp.
Oh, we actually passed both.
Magic. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a...
Yeah, cool. I'm just looting stuff right now, so send this to camp. We will get all of this stuff. The lyre, we will send that to camp as well. That's to actually summon the Drider at the start. Can I pick up your body? No, I cannot actually pick you up. Interesting. Probably because you don't have a head now. And there is a door over here that I don't remember ever opening. It goes somewhere. Like, it looks like we'd go down here to this section, wherever this is. As far as I know, this just goes nowhere. We'll come in here later, though, before we leave the Underdark to try and figure out what's going on. So yeah, let's talk to these people now.
Karlach incoming.
Please, do what you want. Just don't hurt my sister.
What sister?
Well, you did it.
Oh, okay.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Nier hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
Okay, come on.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Not necessarily. It seemed not. Thank Thule. She sent me to get you.
Glittering gods. I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things.
How to make the
Things
Gatlak?
they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Barbarian intimidation, start yeah, no. We're not going to do that. Before you ask, I'm not going to stage a rescue. Okay. We'll go for that one.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
Nice.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
Okay, enough bickering. Sorry, I won't save your friends. That's cool to abandon your leader, run away, yeah. Yeah, if the path takes me to Moonrise, I'll free him myself.
He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Alright, fair enough. Hey, we got inspiration. Go ahead and talk to you.
Well, you
have nothing else to say to me, okay.
We'll be safe.
Freedom.
Anyone else have anything to say? How about you?
At least, if only there were more blessings to count.
Cool. Alright, so this is a little iffy. I want to see what's in there real quick, honestly. Can I just break the door with Eldritch Blasts? Can I do that real quick? Next episode, yeah, we can. Next episode, we will be going and dealing with Worm, and we'll also be dealing with the Fire Elemental. I don't think we're going to kill the Fire Elemental unless I absolutely have to. Just because it's just chilling down there, not doing anything. So it's not really...
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Not really worth it,
Phew.
in my opinion. Come on, everyone. Doesn't matter if it's poisoned. Ancient
Wow.
Temple.
Impressive. Too bad we can't get down there.
Yeah, so I wonder if this is actually... Yeah, the Chosen of Shar, so that leads down to the thing that we're going to get to in Act 2. This is just a little sneak peek of that. It's good to know that they're actually connected. I couldn't remember if they were or not, but yeah, that kind of confirms it. So yeah, next episode, we might interact with these guys, do a little fight there. We have a few other Duragar that we need to take care of, but the big thing that we're going to do next time is the Gwyrm Forge. And also this amulet here that apparently just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know why we had the quest all of a sudden start, but this is where the Fire Elemental is. You could fight the Fire Elemental to calm the lava down to get to here, or you can just like jump down there with Featherfall and you'll be fine. So we're gonna probably do that. I will also look up between now and then to see what is the best item to get from the Adamantine Forge. I got the sword before because I figured that it would be good to have a longsword on Karlach, but I'm not really using long swords anymore. Like, they're good for cleave, but because I'm using a shield, I can't really do that because, well, actually I think the longsword's a one-handed weapon, or a two-handed, like it's versatile. The hammer might be nice, the scimitar might be nice, but I could also just get armor, like the heaviest armor, and give that to Lysel, so that she has something so that she can tank. Because clerics are really, really good tanks in the game. In general, like in Dungeons & Dragons, clerics are amazing tanks. Druids are as well. Like, all the classes that you wouldn't assume to be good tanks are actually really good tanks. So that's what we're gonna do next time. After that, there's not too much left to do here. We have to, like, tie up some miscellaneous stuff, like go into the Myconid colony and turning in the head and just all that stuff. I'm perceiving only 1 or 2 more episodes of Act 1. And that's just mostly gonna be cleaning up everything. I'll probably do most of that off camera, though. There's some mimic stuff that we have to take care of over here. Yeah, just generic stuff. So yeah, this is Crim signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.